Is your roof falling apart? Afraid you're paying too much for your roof replacement or repair?
I'm John Lamson, Vice President of Sales at American Shield Roofing and Construction.
And I'm Josh Pinter, President of American Shield Roofing and Construction.
When insurance companies and roofers cut corners, we get angry.
We use that anger to get our clients what they need. When our clients get denied by their insurance companies, we make sure that we get their roof replaced. We fight for your home to get you what you deserve.
You paid your insurance premium. Now help us help you get your reward.
Stop guessing how to get your insurance companies to pay. And whatever you do, don't pay too much for your roof.
Call American Shield Roofing and Construction at 361-343-7018 today.
You're watching the 2021 Advo Sports Varsity Cup Awards, presented by American Shield Roofing and Construction. Welcome to the 2021 Varsity Cup Awards, presented by American Shield Roofing and Construction. And now, here's our MC for the evening, someone most of you know and love, Brother Gary Moses.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the virtual version of the Advo Sports Varsity Cup Awards. It is presented by American Shield Roofing and Construction. I'm Brother Gary Moses, and I'm honored to kick things off tonight. The 2020-2021 season was certainly one to remember, and thanks to COVID. There were various restrictions and cancellations for different sports and games, but amidst all the craziness of the past year, there were several students who still shone brightly. It is these student athletes that we are recognizing tonight. As most of you know, the Varsity Cup is an awards program for outstanding high school student athletes based on not only their athletic performance, but also their GPA and their volunteerism and community involvement. Each Varsity Cup student has been nominated by their coach and has maintained at least a 3.0 GPA this year and has at least 10 hours of volunteerism also this year. The Victoria Advocate, along with several generous sponsors, are proud to honor these hard-working and dedicated student athletes for all their hard work. Once again, it is an honor to be a part of this event. Before we give out the awards, though, we would like to present a special message to our nominees from our keynote speaker, which is Philip Humber.
Philip Humber is a former Major League Baseball player, and he pitched for the New York Mets, Minnesota Twins, Kansas City Royals, Chicago White Sox, and Houston Astros in 7 seasons in Major League Baseball. During his time pitching, he underwent ligament reconstruction. It took him several years to regain his ability to throw with the same velocity that he had prior to the injury. Eventually, his hard work paid off, and he got the opportunity to pitch in the White Sox starting rotation. And in 2012, Philip Humber pitched the 21st perfect game in MLB history. He currently lives in East Texas, and we are so proud to have him here for this presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, Philip Humber.
A day off for him today, but now he's got a chance for something special. He swung. Brzezinski has got to throw it down. It's a perfect day for Philip Humber. On the 21st of April, 2012 in Seattle, the 20th perfect game in regular season history. How about that?
I'm Philip Humber. I'm excited to be here for the Varsity Cup. I'm going to share a little bit about my story, and hopefully you find some things in that story that can encourage you as you move along in your journey as a student athlete and on to what's next for you in life. In Carthage, Texas, there wasn't a whole lot of other things to do besides play sports, and so at that time baseball was kind of the king, in Carthage, and a lot of my heroes when I was a kid were varsity baseball players. I didn't realize it when I was in high school, but now that I have an 8-year-old son, as a high school athlete, you're actually a role model to a lot of younger kids, and they do look up to you. So, but yeah, I remember following the Bulldogs to the state tournament when they won the state championship in 1990, and then again in 1994 they got to the state tournament, and so that was super exciting, and that was kind of my goal, as a young ball player, was maybe one day I can, put on that red and white jersey and go out there and compete. And, those playoff games just seemed like, such a big atmosphere, and it was so exciting. So that was what really kind of, I guess, drove me to, practice a little bit harder and really take an interest in it. Along with that, I think most people are drawn to things that they have a little bit of talent for. And so, fortunately, early on when I started pitching and I started having a little bit of success, that encourages you kind of to keep going. And, we had a lot of success, as, our little Dixie League, winning state championships, and then getting to go to Georgia and South Carolina and Louisiana, in the summers. And, you just have a lot of memories from that, which is great. And so it was just a way to really, spend our time together and make memories. And it wasn't really until probably I was a senior in high school before, I was really a standout when it came to comparing me to some of the other guys on my team. We had a lot of good baseball players in Carthage, and that was something that I think I probably took for granted. It helps to have a lot of, really competitive people around you. It drives you to kind of greater heights than maybe you would be able to do on your own. And so that was a real blessing for me. I had a lot of great people around me, a lot of great coaches that encouraged me, and sometimes were hard on me, which I think is something that everybody needs from time to time. And we had a lot of success together. But what I did have, I think, that maybe separated me a little bit from some of my peers was I was very driven to work, and I didn't have to be told to practice extra. And so that quality, I think, served me well, and I think continues to serve me well, even now that I'm not playing ball anymore. And so I think I got that from probably my parents, seeing my dad, work shift work, and never complain about, being tired. And, every time I needed to practice or needed him to help coach one of my teams, he was always available. Seeing my mom as an educator, she, really took pride in being the best that she could for her students. And so that was the kind of environment I was raised in. And like I said, I looking back, I really appreciate that, because I don't think you do much of anything on your own. There's always contributions from other people, your family, your friends, just the community that you grow up in. And so I'm really thankful that I was brought up in Carthage, in East Texas, and was around people that valued hard work and kept you humble, weren't afraid to point out when you weren't measuring up. And so that's kind of how I got going. My senior year, I started getting a lot of attention from, colleges and a few, professional teams were kind of, you'd see some radar guns in the stands, and that was exciting. But still at that point, I mean, just thinking about this awards banquet, I wasn't one of the guys in my high school that was looked at as, this guy may be our best athlete in the school, or most likely to succeed, or something like that. I was just a guy, and it wasn't, like I said, until probably that spring of my senior year that really started to kind of stand out. And I just remember how much fun that process was. Our team ended up going to the state championship game, and we didn't win it, but just the memories I have with those guys, and those experiences, even everything I got to do in college, and off of that team, I was the only one that ended up playing professionally, and it wasn't something I was planning on doing even then. I mean, I got drafted, did not end up signing, but went to Rice, and I obviously eventually got developed to where I was a first-round pick, and so I knew at that point that a career was a possibility. But there was a lot of challenges ahead. So I got drafted third overall in 2004. I just come from being All-American 3 years in a row at Rice. We had won a national championship my sophomore year. I got to pitch the championship game. I mean, just really storybook. I mean, there was obviously some adversity, when I was playing in college, and not only that, but just kind of trying to manage your academics along with being a competitive athlete in college can be difficult. But when I was drafted, it's like, okay, I'm first round pick. I'm going to the New York Mets, and then 15 starts into my pro career, I ended up, needing Tommy John surgery on my elbow, and so that was a big setback. Probably the first real awakening that I had that this can be over, quickly, and you go from thinking that you've got this long career ahead of you to thinking this, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. Most people do get to come back and continue to pitch or compete, but there's some that don't ever make it back. And so the rehab process was, I think, 18 months, and so finally got back on the mound, did get called up to the major leagues fairly quickly after that, but then, performance was the thing that was kind of, I would get to the major leagues and not really perform as well as what I was hoping or what the team was hoping, and so I get sent back to the minor leagues, and so that continued, for the next 5 or 6 years. It was kind of like, man, I've really come a long way, and not necessarily in the direction that I wanted to go. I wouldn't have imagined myself in that position, but I continued to work and continued to try to persevere, and ended up back in the major leagues. And then the next season, just a crazy, series of events. I ended up making the team in 2011 with the White Sox, really out of nowhere. I was in spring training on a minor league deal, and without a lot of expectations. I mean, but with some injuries to other guys, I ended up in the rotation with the White Sox, and had a really good season, and so for the first time ever in 2012, I went to spring training pretty much knowing that I was going to be, on the major league club, and I was excited about that. My wife was expecting our first child. I mean, man, life's really going great. And then my second start of that season, through a perfect game in Seattle. I'm all of a sudden I'm, on David Letterman's show. That was kind of a big deal, especially for a guy like me that was pretty much a nobody. My son was born 10 days after the perfect game, and obviously that's the biggest blessing I've ever gotten. What's been really neat for me is now that my son's 8 years old, is he loves baseball, and so it's been fun for me to kind of re-engage with the sport through him, and I'm getting to be around young players and just kind of remembering some of the ways that baseball can be so much fun and sports can be in general. If I could say anything to the current student athletes, just from what I've experienced is never lose that joy that you have for what you're doing, whether it's the sport that you play or your schoolwork or the opportunity you get with whatever career you end up pursuing. Take the joy that comes with that and hold on to it. And don't always believe what people say about you. You have to know in your heart that you've worked hard, that you're doing your best, and that's what I always try to tell my son is we're not competing with anybody else. We're competing with us. So we're going to try to be the best that we can be. I don't know where his path is going to lead him. It may end up being a Major League Baseball player. Probably won't. But I want him to, whatever he ends up pursuing, to do the best he can because he enjoys being the best that he can be. And it's not about what other people say or what other people are doing. I'm still learning that lesson myself, but hopefully, this has been encouraging to you guys. And my congratulations. I mean, the fact that you've been selected out of all the people that compete, in sports and student athletics in East Texas is quite an honor. And so be proud of that. You've all worked hard. You've all had really good people around you, good support systems. So take some time and thank those people that have been a part of this. Share this award with them. That's one thing I remember when I threw my perfect game. Every single player that stepped on the field made an out on my team. And so I thought that was one of the coolest things about it was everybody actually took part. And not only that, but I didn't take an at-bat that day. I had a DH. Well, those batters, if they hadn't scored, then we didn't win the game. So it was neat to be able to share and celebrate that with my teammates. And so, the best memories that I have in sports are the ones that I got to share with other people. And so, if you get a chance, try to share this moment with your family, your teammates, your coaches, your teachers. And so take some time to think about that, and I think it'll be time well spent.
Thanks, Philip. And now it's time for the 2021 Varsity Cup Awards. It's important to note that all our nominees in this presentation are being recognized as the Varsity Cup Student Athlete of the Year for their sport at their respective school. Our first award is the Dorothy O'Connor Pet Adoption Center Award for volleyball. And the nominees are Lauren Williams of Industrial High School, Emmy O'Donnell of Calhoun High School, Shelby Keith of Edna High School, Sydney Megura of Hallettsville High School, Presley Barber of Refugio High School, Claire Pullen of Cuero High School, Alexis James of Woodsboro High School, Kylie McKalick of Shiner High School, Madison Koronek of Victoria St. Joseph High School, Trinity Morris of Victoria East High School, Sawyer Broughton of Victoria West High School, Brooke Pisek of Shiner St. Paul High School, Molly Hinnick of Goliad High School, Elizabeth Grumman of Hallettsville Sacred Heart, Kaylee Sinest of Yorktown High School, Jalen Dorset of Victoria Faith Academy, Cameron Wiebernick of Ganado High School, and Rena Brazil of Bay City High School. This is what the coach had to say about the winner of the award for volleyball. She makes an excellent candidate for the Varsity Cup. She reflects and exemplifies all of the unique qualities necessary to lead on and off the court. She is always dependable, coachable, and in turn has helped other athletes reach their athletic and academic goals.
Hi, I'm Jen. This is Ash. We're with the Dorothy O'Connor Pet Adoption Center here in Victoria, Texas. We here at DocPac are so excited to be able to sponsor the volleyball award for the Varsity Cup. We're so proud of all the students that have been nominated for the varsity. And now the winner is
The winner of the Dorothy O'Connor Pet Adoption Center Award for volleyball is Cindy McGarrett from Hallettsville High School. Congratulations!
Awesome. Good job, students.
First off, I would like to thank the Victoria Advocate for presenting me with this award. Secondly, I would like to thank my coach, Coach Hudson, for allowing me to play for her team and nominating me for it. I would also like to thank the Dorothy O'Connor Pet Adoption Facility for sponsoring the volleyball award for which I got. And lastly, I would like to thank my friends and family for supporting me through it all for the past 4 years.
Our next award is the Award for Boys Powerlifting. And the nominees are Javier Ontiveros of Refugio High School, Damian Chavez of Calhoun High School, Tyron Brito of Ganado High School, Seth Gravy of Victoria East High School, Lavarius Gage of Goliad High School, Seth Niebrant of Victoria West High School, Jacob Guerrero of Yorktown High School, Logan McLennan of Bay City High School, and Landon Sluka of Hallettsville High School. Here's what the coach had to say about our winner. In the spring of his 8th grade year, it was discovered that he had a growth developing behind his heart. The growth was attached to his heart and was causing him to have trouble breathing when he was participating in athletic events. It had to be surgically removed, and the doctors told him that more than likely he wouldn't be able to participate athletically again. Well, through his hard work and attitude, he was released to participate again, and he became a state champion in the 114-pound weight class. He also plays varsity football, basketball, and track. With a 3.0 GPA, our winner of the Boys Powerlifting Award is Jacob Guerrero of Yorktown High School.
It is my honor to award Jacob Guerrero the Varsity Cup Powerlifting Award, sponsored by Victoria Advocate, for winning it in Boys Powerlifting. Congratulations.
Thank you, Victoria Advocate, for choosing me for the Varsity Cup Boys Powerlifting, and thank you for sponsoring it. I would like to thank my parents for supporting me on this journey, and I would like to thank my head coach, Coach Mott.
Our next award is the Formosa Plastics Girls Powerlifting Award. And the nominees are Nadalyn Martinez of Refugio High School, Enege So of Calhoun High School, Alyssa Sauceda of Victoria East High School, Viviana Hernandez of Goliad High School, Jasmine Reyna of Victoria West High School, Lisbeth Amesquita of Bay City High School, Cora Gonzalez of Victoria Faith Academy, Caitlin Rother of Hallettsville High School, and Kylie Nance of Yorktown High School. Here's what the coach had to say about the Formosa Plastics Girls Powerlifting winner. She is one of the elite powerlifters in the state of Texas. She won an individual state championship at the Texas State Powerlifting Championships and was a senior leader of the Calhoun High School girls powerlifting team that won its 14th team state championship in 15 years. She not only won a state championship, but also set a state record for her lifts and was awarded an Outstanding Lifter of the State Meet Award. These awards are only awarded to the best of the best among all lifters in the state of Texas. With a 3.96 GPA, the award for girls powerlifting goes to Enege So of Calhoun High School. Formosa Plastics is proud to sponsor the award for girls powerlifting.
Nege, it's my pleasure to present to you this Varsity Cup Award. Championship Award for Girls Powerlifting. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'd like to thank the American Shield, the Roofing and Construction, and the Formosa Plastic for gifting me this award, and Victoria Advocate. And I'd also like to thank my family and friends, and mostly my coaches, for supporting me throughout this long journey of powerlifting. Thank you.
Our next award is the Award for Cheerleading. And the nominees are Isabella Katzer of Bay City High School, Avery Baker of Industrial High School, Kinley Jimenez of Victoria West High School, Alana De Leon of Refugio High School, Wesley Hajek of Shiner High School, Ayana Motton of Victoria Faith Academy, Desiree Flessner of Cuero High School, Lauren Garza Misher of Hallettsville High School, and Ashley Fleener of Victoria St. Joseph High School. Here's what the coach had to say about our overall winner. She is more than a committed student athlete. She is kind, hardworking, positive, energetic, and full of determination. She is my Varsity Cup nominee because she embodies everything a cheerleader should strive to be. Spirited and admirable role model, and a team player. With a 4.0 GPA, the winner for cheerleading is Alana De Leon of Refugio High School.
I'd like to present you with this award for cheerleading from the Victoria Advocate.
Thank you. I'd like to thank the Victoria Advocate for this award. I would also like to thank my parents and my coach for nominating me for this award.
Up next, the award for boys swimming. And the nominees are Branton Rainey of Victoria West High School, Jordan Wright of Bay City High School, Dallas Layton of Hallettsville Sacred Heart. Here's what the coach had to say about our winner. When we've needed someone to take charge in either a practice or meet, he has been our go-to guy for several years. He is not our strongest or fastest kid, but he isn't afraid to mix it up in any workout set or event. We've used him in every event and every relay over the course of his high school career. As a coach or as a teammate, one could not ask for more. He sets a positive example for our younger swimmers. He models our expectation that everyone will contribute to the team. The winner this year has a 3.92 GPA and is Jordan Wright of Bay City High School.
Congratulations, Jordan. You've been recognized as the American Shield Varsity Cup Male Swimmer of the Year.
I want to thank Victoria Advocate for choosing me for this swimming award that they have bestowed upon me. I'd like to thank the sponsors, the American Roofing and Construction sponsors. I'd like to thank my family for encouraging me to join swim when I was little. I'd like to thank my team for keeping me up when I was swimming, just encouraging me more. I'd like to thank the coach for teaching me the best, whatever he can teach me, make me better than what I am. And I'd like to thank all my other friends who encouraged me that weren't on the team.
Our next award is the Girls Swimming Award. And the nominees are Bailey Wagner of Hallettsville, Glory Vargas of Bay City, and Elizabeth Ventura of Sacred Heart. Here's what the coach had to say about our overall winner. We sent 4 girls to the region championships this year, 3 freshmen and 1 senior. She managed to guide our wide-eyed rookies through the flying colors. She is a take-charge young lady who is well-liked and respected by her teammates. We counted on her leadership from the locker room to the final relay, and she never disappointed. This year's winner of the Girls Swimming Award has a GPA of 3.34 and is Glory Vargas of Bay City High School.
Congratulations, Glory. You've been recognized as the American Shield Female Swimmer of the Year.
Thank you, Victoria Advocate, for choosing me for the Swimming Girls Award. I would also like to thank American Shield for sponsoring this award. I want to thank all the people that helped me get to this point. My family, my parents, the swim team, coach. He has helped me since junior high, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. And I really want to thank God for giving me the ability to get up every morning and work hard and learn what it is to be an athlete.
Up next, the Kelly Garrett Kuchera Award for boys basketball. And the nominees are Casey Nunley of Calhoun High School, Kyler Chavanetz of Hallettsville High School, Rogelio Gonzalez of Woodsboro High School, Kevin Rankin of Victoria West High School, Devontae Perry of Goliad High School, Julian Martinez of Ganado High School, Caleb Heselton of Refugio High School, Lane Rimschel of Shiner High School, Austin Kutak of Hallettsville Sacred Heart, Sam Benez of Shiner St. Paul High School, Brady Parker of Victoria East High School, and Evan Tiarina of Victoria Faith Academy. Here's what the coach had to say about the Kelly Garrett Kuchera Award for boys basketball. He is a natural-born leader on our basketball team. He is always encouraging his teammates to do their very best and to focus on the next play. He is one of those young men who will lead by example with his hard work and his dedication on and off the court.
Hi, I'm Kelly Garrett Kuchera, real estate attorney here in Victoria, Texas. I'm a very happy sponsor of the Boys Basketball Award for the Varsity Cup. We are proud of every single student nominated in the boys category. So congratulations to you all. And now, the winner of the Kelly Garrett Kuchera Boys Basketball Award is Rogelio Gonzalez from Woodsboro High School. Congratulations, Rogelio.
Here is your 2020-21 Varsity Cup Award. I want to present this to Rogelio Gonzalez. It is for boys basketball. He did a really good job this year for us, and I just want to present him with this award.
Thank you. I would like to thank the Victoria Advocate for nominating me for this award, and to the Kelly Garrett Kuchera attorneys for sponsoring the award. And I want to thank my great coach, Mr. Coach Fryer. And I want to thank my mom and dad for supporting me and making this a great season.
And now, the Kelly Garrett Kuchera Award for girls basketball. And the nominees are Haley Reyes of Victoria West High School, Maya Tillman of Victoria St. Joseph High School, Celeste Lara of Refugio High School, Claire Pullen of Cuero High School, Wendy Blanco of Ganado High School, Sydney Migura of Hallettsville High School, Kesa Wunsch of Goliad High School, Katie Deucer of Yorktown High School, Rebecca Wagner of Shiner St. Paul High School, Morgan Daniel of Bloomington High School, Samantha Velazquez of Victoria East High School, Kyla Rodas of Edna High School, Hannah Bazar of Victoria Faith Academy, Jabrian Thrift of Bay City High School, and Emma Herman of Victoria St. Joseph High School. Here's what the coach had to say about our winner. She has been on varsity for 4 years. She has made first team all-district each year, all-state twice. She has won the school's best female athlete of the year since her sophomore year. She is a dedicated athlete.
Hi, I'm Kelly Garrett Kuchera, real estate attorney here in Victoria, Texas. I am very happy to sponsor the Girls Basketball Award for the Varsity Cup this year. We are proud of every single student nominated in the girls basketball category. So congratulations to you all. And now, the winner of the Kelly Garrett Kuchera Award for the girls basketball is Hannah Bazar from Faith Academy. Congratulations to you, Hannah.
Hi, I want to thank Ms. Kelly Kuchera for sponsoring the Varsity Cup Women's Basketball Award to me. And I would also like to thank Gil Gonzalez for being there for me through thick and thin. And I would also love to thank my parents for always being there for me and supporting me no matter what. Thank you.
And now, the award for boys golf. And here are the nominees. Aaron Hullickwast of Victoria East High School, Ty Winkenwerder of Shiner High School, Jared Laughlin of Victoria West High School, Tristan Switzer of Yorktown High School, Jacob Denton of Cuero High School, Trent Brown of Shiner St. Paul High School, Kyle Gaskamp of Goliad High School, Cole Henricks of Hallettsville High School, Jacob Pena of Victoria St. Joseph High School. This is what the coach had to say about the winner for boys golf. He is one of the most outstanding young men attending Victoria West High School. He thrives in both the classroom as well as the golf course. He was the district co-MVP last year and was named team MVP the past 2 years. He is always working hard on his game and is a great leader in terms of both work ethic and attitude. In his final 9 holes of district tournament this year, he had the low score of the day. He leads by example and is the hardest working player on our team. With a 3.6 GPA, the winner of this year's award for boys golf is Jared Laughlin of Victoria West High School.
I want to thank Victoria Advocate for presenting me with this award. I also want to thank my family for always pushing me to be the best that I can be. Lastly, I want to thank my coach for always helping me out to be the best I can be on and off the golf course.
Now for the award for girls golf. And the nominees are Megan Winkenwerder of Shiner High School, Amber Short of Victoria East High School, Claire Pullen of Cuero High School, Paige Brown of Shiner St. Paul High School, Madeline Wrights of Goliad High School, Shay Wojtek of Hallettsville High School, Lainey Glass of Victoria West High School, and Emma Millam of Victoria St. Joseph High School. Here's what the coach had to say about the winner of the award for girls golf. She has been a member of the Victoria East varsity girls golf team for the past 4 years. She was a newcomer of the year her freshman year and first team All-District every year. Her morals, work habits, academic skills, and her commitments to always do the right thing are absolutely outstanding. She was one of the captains this year and is a great leader. Because of these achievements and her drive to be the best she can be, she has been awarded full 4-year academic scholarship to study environmental sciences and engineering. The winner of the award for girls golf has a 4.0 GPA. Please join us in congratulating Amber Short of Victoria East High School.
I'd like to thank Victoria Advocate for presenting this award to me. And I'd also like to thank all of my coaches for training me throughout the years and building me up to the person I am today. I'd also like to thank my parents, my grandparents, and my sister for supporting there and being there by my side the entire time.
And now for the Prosperity Bank Award for baseball. And the nominees are Ethan Perez of Refugio High School, Jared Shemek of Shiner High School, Ryan Schindler of Hallettsville High School, Lane Benavides of Ganado High School, Caden Cole of Victoria East High School, Orlando DeLeo of Victoria West High School, Ted Makasek of Shiner St. Paul High School, Sean Flores of Calhoun High School, Hayden Brannick of Bay City High School, Austin Swartz of Cuero High School, Ben Bauer of Victoria Faith Academy, Caleb Hunter of Goliad High School, Wesley Joschetz of Woodsboro High School. And here's what the coach had to say about this year's Prosperity Bank baseball winner. He stands out when it comes to leading, being coachable, respectful, dependable, responsible, and honest. He is a great leader and is respected by his teammates. He leads by example and has a great work ethic and won't stop until he gets it right. His work ethic translates to his success in the classroom and on the playing field. He is always one of the first to step up and lead in good times and when things may be tough.
Hi, I'm John Zacek, Regional Chairman for Prosperity Bank here in Victoria. We at Prosperity Bank are very happy to sponsor the Baseball Award for the Varsity Cup. We're proud of every single student nominated to the baseball category, so congratulations to you all. And now, the winner of the Prosperity Bank Award for baseball is Jared Shemek of Shiner High School. Congratulations, Jared.
I would like to thank the Victoria Advocate, Prosperity Bank, and American Shield Roofing and Construction for this award. I would also like to thank my coaches and teammates for always pushing me to do my best. And I would also like to thank my parents for supporting me throughout my whole life. And finally, I would like to thank God for everything He has blessed me with, because without Him, none of this would be possible.
Up next, the award for softball, sponsored by Ventures Tamales. And here are the nominees. Holly Eads of Refugio High School, Hannah Leonard of Shiner High School, Mariah Steen of Victoria East High School, Brianna Villarreal of Calhoun High School, Emma Grauman of Hallettsville High School, Kaylee Hannies of Edna High School, Kayana Cosmo Kramer of Ganado High School, Sarah Kolodziejczyk of Industrial High School, Christine Winsky of Victoria West High School, Abby Clark of Hallettsville Sacred Heart, Kirsten White of Bay City High School, Sydney Green of Shiner St. Paul High School, Alexis James of Woodsboro High School, Olivia Bank of Cuero High School, Kaylee Sinast of Yorktown High School, and Hallie Sumter of Goliad High School. Here's what her coach had to say about the winner of the Ventures Tamales Award for softball. She has been a great leader for our softball team this year. She works hard in practice every single day and is always setting a great example with her actions in school and on the playing field. She understands that to find success in life, you must be willing to put in the time, effort, and work.
Hey Varsity Cup participants, Robert Royer with Venturas Tamales here. We're getting ready to announce the lucky winner for the Venturas Award winner for softball this year, but before we do, we have one special twist this year. In addition to all the accolades with the Victoria Advocate that you'll be recognized for, the winner of tonight's award will also get a street taco platter courtesy of Venturas Tamales. So without further ado, let's announce the lucky winner. Congratulations, Emma Graham from Hallettsville High School, your Venturas Award winner for Softball Player of the Year with the Varsity Cup. Congratulations.
I'd like to thank the Victoria Advocate for presenting me with this award today. I'd also like to thank Ventures Tamales for sponsoring this award that has been given to me. I'd like to thank my family, friends, peers, teammates, and coaches
for helping me become the young lady I am today on and off the softball field.
The award for boys track and field is next. And here are the nominees. Xavier Wills of Refugio High School, Trevor Haynes of Shiner High School, Daryl Kihal of Ganado High School, Evan Brown of Victoria East High School, Caleb Moore of Woodsboro High School, Luke Bludow of Hallettsville High School, Devin Johnson of Victoria St. Joseph High School, Wade Leith of Victoria West High School, James Fekak of Shiner St. Paul High School, Bryce Turner of Bay City High School, Jonathan Garcia of Industrial High School, Sam Speed of Yorktown High School, Cutler Zamzow of Goliad High School, and John Notaro of Cuero High School. Here's what the coach had to say about this year's winner. He is a strong leader on the football and track team. He is a responsive student athlete and has maintained an A+ average in all his classes, while also holding a job after school. He is a mentor for all students entering the athletic program by being a positive role model on and off the athletic field. With a 3.935 GPA, the Boys Track and Field Award winner is Xavier Wills of Refugio High School.
Okay, I'd like to present this award to Xavier Wills. This is for the Boys Track and Field from the Victoria Advocate.
I want to thank the Victoria Advocate for selecting me for the Boys Track and Field Award, and I would like to thank my parents and my teammates and Coach Spiegelman and Coach Hawthorne for nominating me for this award.
And now for the award for Girls Track and Field. Here are the nominees. Hannah Reifenberg of Woodsboro High School, Brooke Wendell of Cuero High School, Madison Ruse of Victoria East High School, Carly Hill of Goliad High School, Emmy O'Donnell of Calhoun High School, Haley Eidelbach of Bay City High School, Dalen Zarate of Victoria West High School, Briley Rother of Hallettsville High School, Sadie Mikes of Shiner St. Paul High School, Camille Derelek of Shiner High School, Kamila Stafford of Victoria Faith Academy, Sarah Brogger of Industrial High School, Jylen King of Refugio High School, Kaylee Sinest of Yorktown High School, and Shelby Keith of Edna High School. Here's what the coach had to say about our winner. She is exemplary in everything she does. Her track teammates nicknamed her Bot. She got that because she gets an amazing grade and is on the track team, and she never gets tired. She is exemplary on the track. She just broke the mile record for Cuero. She also is the salutatorian for the school. With a 4.1 GPA, the winner of the award for Girls Track and Field is Brooke Wendell of Cuero High School.
I'm here to give the Victoria Advocate Varsity Cup Girls Track and Field Award to our senior Lady Gobbler, Brooke Wendell.
Thank you. First off, I'd like to start off by thanking Victoria Advocate for giving us the opportunity to receive this award. It's always nice to be recognized. And then another thank you to American Shield Roofing and Construction for sponsoring the award. And I'd like to give another thank you to all my parents and coaches that have helped me get to the point where I am today and to continue my running on the collegiate level. I would not have been able to do it without their help and support. Thank you.
And now, a word from our presenting sponsor, American Shield Roofing and Construction.
Is your roof falling apart? Afraid you're paying too much for your roof replacement or repair?
I'm John Lamson, Vice President of Sales at American Shield Roofing and Construction.
And I'm Josh Pinter, President of American Shield Roofing and Construction.
When insurance companies and roofers cut corners, we get angry.
We use that anger to get our clients what they need. When our clients get denied by their insurance companies, we make sure that we get their roof replaced. We fight for your home to get you what you deserve.
You paid your insurance premium. Now help us help you get your reward.
Stop guessing how to get your insurance companies to pay. And whatever you do, don't pay too much for your roof.
Call American Shield Roofing and Construction at 361-343-7018 today.
And now for the boys cross-country nominees. Lucas Falcon of Victoria East High School, Nicholas Rodriguez of Victoria St. Joseph High School, Justice Trink of Victoria West High School, Aaron Bryce Wilfert of Industrial High School, Benjamin Balderas of Goliad High School, Felix Rodriguez of Bay City High School, Ryan Schindler of Hallettsville High School, Betchel Bishop of Shiner High School, Giovanni Vieda of Edna High School, Dylan Gonzalez of Calhoun High School, Taylor Robinson of Shiner St. Paul High School, Kyle Walker of Refugio High School, and Brady Haas of Hallettsville Sacred Heart High School. Here's what the coach had to say about the winner of the Boys Cross Country Award. He is a hard-working young man who strives to be the best he can be in all activities he participates in. He is a great example as to what hard work can accomplish, as he has qualified for the state cross-country meet the last 2 years, finishing 25th at state this year. He is a natural leader and is a great example to his peers who very much admire and respect him. He is shown to be a great student, as his GPA can attest. With a 3.96 GPA, Aaron Bryce Wilfert of Industrial High School is the winner of the award for Boys Cross Country.
I'd just like to thank God for allowing me to get to where I am today and for blessing me to do the things I've been able to do. It's only because of Him that I've come so far. I'd also like to thank all my cross-country family and for Coach for always being there and supporting me.
And now, the nominees of the Formosa Plastics Girls Cross Country Award. Isabella Roth of Victoria East High School, Lauren Thoreau of Victoria St. Joseph High School, Kaylee Marquez of Victoria West High School, Amy O'Donnell of Calhoun High School, Macy Kolojizek of Industrial High School, Haley Lopez of Edna High School, Lauren Bond of Goliad High School, Marianne Grossenbacher of Shiner High School, Emma Etzler of Hallettsville High School, Juliana David of Shiner St. Paul School, Quetzal Vasquez of Refugio High School, Brooke Wendell of Cuero High School, Rebecca Hurt of Victoria Faith Academy, Catherine Kostelnick of Hallettsville Sacred Heart, and Kylie Nance of Yorktown High School. This is what the coach had to say about the winner. She is a one-of-a-kind athlete. She is not only extremely talented, but she is a very kind, Christian-valued student-athlete, team conscientious, incredibly hardworking, and academically outstanding. There are very few athletes that actually epitomize what we all want our athletes to be, but she does just that. She has a way of bringing joy and delight everywhere she goes. Not only do her teammates love her and her school, but she makes friends at every track meet and has a way of bringing out the best of all athletes she competes against. The winner of the award for Girls Cross Country is Emmy O'Donnell of Calhoun High School. Formosa Plastics is proud to sponsor the Girls Cross Country Award.
All right, today I'd like to present to Emmy O'Donnell from Calhoun High School the Girls Cross Country Award from the Victoria Advocate Varsity Cup Award. Congratulations, Emmy.
Thank you. I want to thank American Roofing and Shield as well as Formosa Plastics for sponsoring this award. I'd also like to thank the Victoria Advocate for giving athletes like me the opportunity to represent our sports, and I just want to thank you, my coaches, and for just doing everything they can to watch me succeed, and to my family, friends, teammates, and community to just always supporting me through this journey. And I just want to give all the glory to God, because without Him, nothing would be possible.
And now, the Boys Soccer Award. And the nominees are Caden Allen of Victoria East, Jose Ledesma of Calhoun, Damian Rojas of Victoria West, and Victor Morales of Bay City. The coach described the winner of the award for boys soccer this way. He's a 4-year varsity starter that came back from an injury he suffered last year. With COVID-19, his surgery was pushed back, and he needed to work harder and stronger than anyone to come back in time. At the time of his return, he came back even stronger than before and earned an athletic scholarship to continue playing soccer at the next level. He also served as a 4-year captain for varsity, and his influence on our team will go beyond the years that he was here. With a 3.95 GPA, the winner of the Boys Soccer Award is Damian Rojas of Victoria West High School.
First and foremost, I would like to thank the Victoria Advocate for presenting me with this outstanding award. Second, I would like to thank everyone at Victoria West High School who has helped me through this journey. Lastly, I would like to thank my family for guiding me and pushing me to the limits.
Now for the Girls Soccer Award. And the nominees are Isabella Martinez of Victoria East, Jaden Rangel of Victoria West, Amy Vestal of Bay City, and Crystal Rodriguez of Calhoun. The winner's coach had this to say about her. Our program would not be what it is today without the 4 years on varsity she has put into molding her teammates to achieve their goals. I have no doubt that she will excel in any endeavor that she undertakes. She is an extraordinary young woman who knows what she wants out of life. She is dedicated enough to make her dreams come true while being there for anyone who needs her assistance. I am extremely proud of the young woman she has become as I have watched her grow in soccer, but more importantly, in life. She is well deserving of this award, and I am honored to nominate her. With a 3.8 GPA, the winner of the Girls Soccer Award is Isabella Martinez of Victoria East High School.
I want to thank the Victoria Advocate for presenting me with this award. I also want to thank my coaches, Coach Bannick and Coach Barnes, for being such a positive influence on me in high school. I want to thank my parents for supporting me with every decision that I've made, and I want to thank my young life leaders for being such a spiritual influence in my life.
Our next award is the award for boys tennis. And the nominees are Seth Derelick of Industrial High School, Jaden Carson of Shiner High School, Hunter Williams of Goliad High School, Caden Malinowski of Shiner St. Paul High School, Luke Guevara of Hallettsville High School, Kyle Yang of Victoria East High School, and Joshua Huang of Calhoun High School. The winner's coach had this to say about him. He has been an integral part of our tennis team since freshman year. He has been a leader on and off the court, advancing to the regional tournament his sophomore year, and was poised to repeat and improve the outcome last year, but COVID-19 cut our season short. This year, he and his partner are undefeated and district champions, looking for a good showing at the regional tournament. With a 4.1 GPA, the winner of the Boys Tennis Award is Seth Derelick of Industrial High School.
All right, Seth, I'd like to present you with the Varsity Cup Award for tennis from the Victoria Advocate. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'd like to thank Victoria Advocate for picking me for the Varsity Cup boys doubles or boys tennis. And I'd like to thank American Shield Roofing and Construction for sponsoring it. I'd like to thank Coach Griffith, of course, Connor, my partner, and just everybody who supported me to play tennis.
And now, the Girls Tennis Award. Here are the nominees. Sophia Davis of Cuero, Brooke Pisek of St. Paul, Jamie Kurtz of Shiner, Daniela Sierra of Goliad, Emily Cotton of Victoria West, Sarah Pearson of Hallettsville, Kinsey Faltasek of Victoria East, and Angel Tung of Calhoun. Listen to what the coach had to say about our winner. She shows leadership through the athletic program and is one that other athletes can look up to and depend on. She is known as someone who is honest, responsible, and coachable. Both on and off the court, this student is a leader. With a 3.9 GPA, the winner of the Girls Tennis Award is Brooke Pisek of Shiner St. Paul High School.
I would like to thank the American Shield Roofing and Construction Company and the Victoria Advocate for presenting the Girls Tennis Varsity Cup Award to me. I would also like to thank my parents for always supporting all my decisions, and my coaches and teammates for always being there for me.
And finally, the Zboril Dental Center Award for Football. And the nominees are Jordan Kelly of Refugio, Matthew Janak of St. Joseph, Elijah Perry of Victoria East, Jarius Stewart of Calhoun, Clayton Clecar of Goliad, Noah Thedford of Ganado, Jackson Hardwick of Cuero, Tyler Palmer of Shiner, Avery Smith of Bay City, Jonathan Brooks of Hallettsville, Reed Callis of Industrial, Blake Buzzle of Victoria West, Chris Johnson of Yorktown, Zach Johnson of St. Paul, Rogelio Gonzalez III of Woodsboro, Alex Anderstein of Sacred Heart, and Dawson Callis of Edna. Here's just a little of what the coach had to say about our winner. He is a natural leader who is very coachable, dependable, responsible, and honest. He is respected and looked up to by his peers as well as everyone in school and the community. He has had a positive impact on his teammates all 4 years of high school by being the guy that encourages people and helps them become the best that they can be on and off the field, which led him to being team captain. He is always willing to step up and take charge in good times and bad, and his teammates have full confidence in him as he makes it easy to follow his lead.
Hi, my name is Dr. Rob Zaboral of Zaboral Dental Center, and I am this year's sponsor for the Varsity Cup Football Award. We are super proud of all of the nominees and all of their hard work that has been put in over this past year. I am very pleased and very honored to announce this year's winner of the Varsity Cup Football Award is Tyler Palmer of Shiner High School. Congratulations, Tyler. We're very proud of you. You are a great example of the youth in our community.
I would like to thank the Victoria Advocate and Zaboral Dental for sponsoring this award. I would also like to thank my parents, teachers, coaches, and classmates for being with me through thick and thin.
Now that we've covered all the individual sports awards, there are some very special awards that we want to give that speak more about the person than just the athlete. Let's begin with the American Shield Roofing and Construction Award for Heart and Desire. The coach of the American Shield Roofing and Construction Award for Heart and Desire had this to say about the winner. Although she is quiet and humble, she is one of the strongest people that I know. She was captain of our volleyball team this year as a senior and led the team in kills, 159, and blocks, 71. On March 25, 2019, her sophomore year, she underwent open heart surgery due to pulmonary stenosis, a condition that she was born with, and it was uncertain if she'd ever be released to play again. However, after wowing the surgeon, family, trainer, coaches, and teammates with her determination and quick recovery, she was fully released shortly 2 days before her junior season.
I'm John Lamson.
And I'm Josh Pinter.
And we are American Shield Roofing and Construction. American Shield Roofing and Construction is the proud sponsor of the Heart and Desire Award for the 2021 Varsity Cup. Let's go!
We are proud of every single student nominated in the Heart and Desire category. So congratulations to you all.
And now, the winner of the American Shield Roofing and Construction Heart and Desire Award is Shelby Keith of Edna High School.
On behalf of the Victoria Advocate, I'd like to present Shelby Keith with the Varsity Cup Award for Heart and Desire. Congratulations, Shelby.
I would like to thank Victoria Advocate for picking me for this Heart and Desire Award. I'd also like to thank American Shield Roofing and Construction Company for sponsoring this award. Also thanking my coaches for nominating me for the Victoria Advocate Varsity Cup, as well as my friends and family for always supporting me and making sure that I am doing my very best in all my events.
Our next award is the M. Roberts Digital Award for going the extra mile. Here's what the winner's coach had to say. She has been a leader and winning competitor for the past 6 years in Shiner tennis. She comes to practice ready to work and get better. She played singles at first, but has switched to doubles and won 4 tournaments this year and the only 2 that she played in last year. Any coach here is glad to work with her because of her good attitude, while the younger players look up to her for her good example and desire to help others.
Hey there, I'm Crystal Lindsay, digital marketing consultant for M. Roberts Digital right here in Victoria. At M. Roberts Digital, we're passionate about people and business and going the extra mile for our clients. That's why we are so proud to be able to present the Going the Extra Mile Award right here for the Varsity Cup 2021 awards. We're proud of every single student who was nominated for the Going the Extra Mile Award, and we want to congratulate each of you and your parents. And now, the winner of the Going the Extra Mile Award is Jamie Kurtz of Shiner High School. Congratulations.
I would mostly like to thank the American Shield Roofing and Construction and the Victoria Advocate for presenting this award to me. I would like to thank my parents, teachers, coaches, and friends
for making sure that I stay focused and supported through all of the things that I have done. And I would like to...
The Sportsmanship Award is next. Here's what the coach had to say about our winner. She's a senior, a team captain, and our leader in practice and in the weight room. She is a 4-year letterman, ranking in the top 5 in Class 3A in the state in all 5 of her track events. She is ranked 3rd in her class and will make the all-state academic track team. She always puts the team first, and it shows the respect she has from her teammates. All around, she is one of the best kids I have coached in my 25-year career. Currently in the Victoria area, she is ranked as the number 1 4x4 relay, number 1 300 hurdler, number 2 long jumper, number 3 100 hurdler, and the number 3 triple jumper. The winner of the 2021 Sportsmanship Award is Carly Hill of Goliad High School.
We're going to present this Varsity Cup Sportsmanship Award today to Carly Hill from Goliad High School.
I'd like to thank Victoria Advocate for selecting me for the Varsity Cup Sportsmanship Award. And I'd also like to thank my family, coaches, and friends for supporting me in all I do.
Our next award is the Victoria Advocate Award for Academic Achievement. The winner's coach had this to say. She represents all that is positive for a female student athlete and provides leadership in order to support her team, combined with positive energy every day. She not only supports her team, but coaches as well, and I can always trust her to get us out of a negative play into one that best fits the situation. Always positive and supportive, she was the glue that held our team together when we needed her the most. The winner of the Victoria Advocate Award for Academic Achievement is Maya Tillman of St. Joseph High School.
First, I want to say thank you to the Advocate for selecting me for this award, and I also want to thank my coaches, Coach Swanland, Coach Johnson, Coach Caitlin Tynes, just for everything they did for me this year, and also to both my parents who helped me so much along the way and encouraged me at all of my games.
The American Shield Roofing and Construction Community Excellence Award is up next. The coach of the winner of the Community Excellence Award said that he has been our leader for the past 2 years. He always conducts himself on and off the field in a way that always represents our school the right way. I could not be happier to nominate him for this award.
I'm John Lamson.
And I'm Josh Pinter.
And again, we are American Shield Roofing and Construction. American Shield Roofing and Construction is thrilled to sponsor the Community Excellence Award for the 2021 Varsity Cup. Let's go!
Each student nominated in the Community Excellence category is celebrated today. So congratulations to you all.
For this reason, Ted Makasek of Shiner St. Paul High School is the winner of the American Shield Roofing and Construction Award for Community Excellence.
I would like to thank the American Shield Roofing and Construction Company and the Victoria Advocate for the Community Excellence Award. I would also like to thank my parents, my coaches, especially Coach Maishan, and my teammates, and also God.
Because all these student athletes are exceptional on the field and the classroom, we kind of think their coaches might have something to do with that. So our next award is the Coach of the Year Award. While there were many fantastic coaches who led their teams during the 2020-21 season, the single winner of the 2021 Coach of the Year Award, Tommy Pasinchik of Hallettsville High School.
I'd like to just thank everybody that had any part in awarding this award to me. I'm very humbled, very much so humbled in this situation. I know there are a lot of good coaches out there in this area that are just as good, if not better, than myself. Very humbled that Victoria Advocate and American Shield and Roofing Company would be sponsoring this, and I'm just glad to be a part of it. I think God had a big part in my calling 33 years ago. A lot of family involvement in backing me, and our school and our coaching staff is second to none. Administration here at Hallettsville High School has been second to none. Very proud of this award, and again, I'm very humbled, and I thank everybody for being a part of it.
And without the leadership and direction of our athletic directors, none of this would exist. Our next award is the Athletic Director of the Year Award. This year's Athletic Director of the Year Award goes to Daniel Bodecker of Shiner ISD.
It's definitely an honor to receive this award. I would like to thank the American Shield Roofing and Construction and also the Victoria Advocate for this honor. Also several other people definitely played a big part in this, including our athletes, the coaches, and our community.
The 2021 Female Student Athlete of the Year is the perfect example of what servant leadership is. She is the embodiment of hard work and commitment. She has been a 3-sport athlete all 4 years of high school, while maintaining a 97.3 GPA and compiling an impressive list of community service activities. She has laid a foundation for our future athletes to build on and will leave a legacy for our girls to live up to. The winner of the Victoria Advocate Female Student Athlete of the Year is Claire Pullen of Cuero High School.
I'd like to present this Victoria Advocate Girls Athlete of the Year Award to Cuero High School Lady Gobbler, Claire Pullen. Congratulations, Claire.
Thank you. I want to start off by thanking the Victoria Advocate for voting me for this award. I also want to thank American Shield Roofing and Construction for sponsoring this. I'd also like to thank God for just giving me all the opportunities to be here and giving me more opportunities to play at the collegiate level. I'd also like to thank my coaches for always supporting me, always pushing me to be a better person. And then I'd like to thank my parents for always taking me to practice, always being there for me, and being my biggest supporters. I'd also like to thank the town of Cuero for always having my back and always encourage me through the good and the bad. Thank you.
This year's winner of the Victoria Advocate Male Student Athlete of the Year is his coach's hardest working athlete. Nobody outworks this young man. To this day, he will still go to the track at 5 a.m. just to work on his speed. He was a true leader for Calhoun this year. Anything he did not say was simply exhibited through his actions. He was a 3-year, 2-way starter for Calhoun football who never came off the field. He will continue playing football next year for the United States Air Force Academy. With a 4.0 GPA, the winner of the Victoria Advocate Male Student Athlete of the Year Award is Jarius Stewart of Calhoun High School.
All right, so today I'd like to present to Jarius Stewart the Victoria Advocate Varsity Cup Boy Athlete of the Year Award. Congratulations to you.
I want to thank American Roofing and Shield for sponsoring this award. I'd also like to thank the Victoria Advocate, and I just want to thank God for blessing me throughout this year and just allowing me to be as successful as I was. And also to my mom, my brother, my grandparents, and everybody in the family who has supported me along the way. Thank you.
We want to say thank you again to the coaches for selecting and nominating these outstanding student athletes, to American Shield Roofing and Construction, our presenting sponsor, and to our amazing major sponsor, M. Roberts Digital, and all our gold sponsors for making this virtual event possible. And of course, thank you to all the students who put in work and effort both on the field and off the field. Congrats to all our nominees and winners. Be safe and have a great rest of the year.